Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest 8-second gaming, and today there's no special introduction or anything like that because I want to dive directly into things. A lot of new stuff is happening in Apex, like icons maybe getting players banned, a $100,000 tournament being the biggest joke Apex has seen in a while, and even Respawn lying straight up to its player base. So just before we unpack all of that, if you guys enjoy this video at any point in time, don't forget to drop a thumbs up, it really helps out the channel. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that sub button and ring the bell to be notified when we post new videos. But now getting back on track with the news, unless you've been living under a rock or on console, there is a new glitch going on for PC players where through Steam names you are actually able to take the icons from in-game and use them on your name. This has caused a lot of issues with players not being able to see their game.
I can't even see, there's just shit on my screen.
And as frustrating as that may be, that's only the start. Some icons, I haven't been able to pin down exactly what ones, are causing players to crash in game when they see them pop up in the kill feed. That is making it so players are getting game abandonment penalties for something they had nothing to do with. Oh, but wait, there's more. Some players are actually using this glitch to put dev badge in their name and are tricking some players with that. Now, using the dev badge or any UI badge may lead to some issues down the line with Respawn. Using glitches that are causing server crashes and tricking other players into thinking you are a dev probably isn't the best look for players. So if you are PC and have a glitch name, I would strongly advise you to change it as soon as possible, or you may be feeling the wrath of Hideout's banhammer sometime in the future. Now, if you aren't using these glitch names but are sick and tired of seeing them or don't want to run the risk of having your game crash, then all you have to do is turn on streamer mode. For this, what you want to do is go into settings, on the gameplay tab, scroll all the way down till you see streamer mode and have that set to all. That makes it so instead of seeing someone's name, you'll see Wraith456, so you don't have to see the icons and won't have to deal with the crashes. And I do suggest having this on until Respawn pushes out a fix for it. But now let's move on to the biggest joke of a tournament Apex has seen in a while, and that's the Samsung Odyssey Invitational. This was a huge tournament with a prize pool of $100,000. Now the rules for this tournament was the captains could have one content creator and one pro player, but they didn't really outline what counted as a content creator and what counted as a pro player, so as normal, teams abused that and stacked them as hard as they could. The team that won being Sweet Dreams, I0+, and Sykes. Now, Sykes isn't a pro player, he's just a high tier player, but when the first place is 90 points and the second place is 49, there may be something slightly off. And that wasn't the only stacked team. There were teams like Diego Soares, a very high tier player and former #1 for kills overall, partnered with It's Timmy, who is Timmy, a young Shroud and a former pro player for Golden Guardians. And then their third was Tsunami, a former rank 1 player. And for the sake of time, I don't want to break down any more teams, but it just goes to show that it wasn't an easy lobby. Now, I don't think that this is the players' fault at all. I think it was a lack of organization from the people running the tournament, because I'm pretty sure when they said content creator, they were thinking more like a Twitch Rivals type thing to bring in more viewers. And it just completely backfired. And for that much money, I would try to get the strongest team that I could also. But this led to a lot of drama outside the tournament, with players like Diego saying, quote, "I honestly feel bad for any teams that had actual content creators on their team for this tourney. Wasn't even fair for them." And this did cause some backlash through Twitch clips that are floating around now. So all in all, the lack of clarity from organizers just led to some unneeded drama in the Apex world. And the last thing that I want to talk about today is the fact that Respawn just straight up lied to its player base about new limited time modes coming in Season 11. In a recent interview, a dev for Respawn stated that we would be getting new LTMs in Season 11, and as of right now, it doesn't look like that is coming true. The only LTM we have seen so far is Winter Express, and that's not new, it's been around for a while. Usually by this time, LTMs are in the game files and data miners know a basic gist of the stuff that's coming. But there's nothing, no indication on any new modes or anything like that. But Josh Medina, a Respawn dev, did tweet out saying he was going on vacation and asked the player base what kind of stuff they wanted to see brought into Apex. He said that cross progression and next gen console support is already being worked on, so most of the replies are just talking about new LTMs for Apex, that and a better rank system. So So with all the responses about LTMs, I wouldn't be surprised if they rush out a new one in order to meet the standards they set up. But this may have something to do with the devs that are leaving Respawn. Over the last couple months, 4 high-level Respawn devs quit. 3 out of the 4 went to work with new companies, but 1 just straight up quit, not moving on to a new game or anything. On Twitter, they didn't leave with any bad blood, and they were all met with well wishes from former co-workers. So this leads me to believe that there weren't any issues within Respawn itself, but maybe problems from an external source, such as EA breathing down their necks. EA is very notorious for wanting things to be more about selling product, so with the recent departure of employees, they may have forced Respawn to divert attention from LTMs to cosmetics or new events. This is speculation and me just grasping at some straws, because I love Apex and Respawn, so I'm really hoping that with no LTMs comes a good reason, like EA twisting their arms. But that is going to be all for today's video though, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If Respawn is actually working on some new LTMs, what modes would you like to see brought into Apex? Me personally, I'd like to have solos back. I know it's not new, but I miss it, and I know the only way it'll come back is as an LTM. So I am really hoping that it comes back in the future. Once again though, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It honestly does help the channel. And if you made it this far and haven't yet, don't forget to smash that sub button and ring the bell to be notified when we post new videos. We do daily, highly educational Apex Legends videos you do not want to miss out on. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.